I'm a shotgun rider, cruise through the country, maybe pulling all-nighter. Every little body needs a Clyde decider. Come on, baby, be my shotgun rider.
Skip, it's time to get rid of that scarf. This isn't Skip's scarf, it's Skip's scoop. We're going to Tampa, man.
You know what? I have been wearing my scarf. It's been chilly, but you're right, Kyle. It's time to shuck the cold weather clothing and get on down. That was the corniest thing we've ever done.
It's pretty bad.
That's all right, though. But it's symbolic because we're going to break our chains from the cold weather, and we're going south. We're actually on a plane tomorrow to the Tampa area. Now, the bad part about this, Kyle, I heard they've been having 80 degrees the whole time, and the time we're going down, there's a cold front moving in, high of 60.
You know what? A high of 60 compared to a high of 30, though, it doesn't sound so bad. Some
Bring
sunshine.
it on. We're ready.
We're ready to play some baseball. But before we get to that, our student athletes and yourself had some media obligations yesterday. It was a nice opportunity. We got the media to actually come out and do a Bart Kaufman tour of the field and the stadium and all that good stuff, and they came and talked to you guys.
Well, thanks to the many folks that put that together, including yourself. I thought that was a wonderful idea. In years gone by, we've always invited. The media day is a huge day for us because we like to be open with the media, right, Kyle?
Absolutely.
And it exposes our kids, and it gives them a chance to ask questions. We usually do a baseball activity, but because we don't have a baseball field right now to do that activity on, the tour was a wonderful idea. And I think, as you can see by some of the video here, the guys were blown away and just simply in awe of the size and scope of the new Kaufman Field and how wonderful that's going to be.
Yeah, tons of comments when we were making our way from Kaufman back to Assembly Hall for the media day. Everybody talking about the press box, of course, with the media folk.
Yeah, and it's like I center in on dugouts and batting cages and whatever, and then the media guys are all talking about the press box.
And Skip, I must tell you, the other two things that we're talking about, we walked in the dugouts, a lot of oohs and ahs with the size, and the batting facility, a lot of oohs and ahs when we walked in there as well.
Well, and yesterday was a case in point, Kyle, and I taking it down a notch here to get serious. It's like our practice yesterday. We started in Mellencamp Pavilion. We're doing our infield or our hitting drills. We got to all jump in our cars and drive up to Sembauer to take ground balls on the field. We jump back in our cars to finish and conclude our practice. And I was just thinking, we're only a month away from never having to do that ever again. And where our guys can come to practice, focus on practice, and not also focus on being NASCAR drivers in the middle of practice. So it just is going to add a huge touch of class and development piece for us. Is going to be unbelievable.
And after the tour, the guys had an opportunity to go over to Assembly Hall and speak with, we had 7 or 8 student athletes down there. A good opportunity for the student athletes to get to know the media folk that we've been covering all year, so that was fun as well.
Well, and I always like seeing these guys because they get to put their speech classes to good use, and they get to use their interpersonal skills, and our guys are really insightful. I think we got some very intelligent guys who adds perspective. So it's always fun. It's anytime you can get out there and promote your program and talk about what's going on with Indiana baseball. We're very thankful for that opportunity.
And if you want to see what Skip and the guys had to say, go to iuhoosiers.com. That'll be posted by the time the Skip Shoots posted, so you'll be able to check out what all the gentlemen had to say on Media Day. Skip, we got not only the season coming up, we got some hats to give away today.
Well, Kyle, I was just the dawn of a new day. I was going through. We got issued our gear, our travel, because we're leaving tomorrow, as I've said. And at the top of my locker, I had these 3 quality 2012 game used Skip hats. These were my actual hats. You can actually see my little number in there.
Maybe even have a little hat. Skip sweat on them.
So, well, you get a little Skip sweat. Although if it was a close game, I don't sweat. It was probably if it was hot weather, I was sweating. But anyway, we got to come up with a creative way. And what I say, let's put it out there to the folks to either send us an email or send us a tweet. What would the word be?
A tweet.
A tweet.
Right there you see baseball at Indiana.edu.
It's hard to send a Twitter.
You can tweet us at IU Baseball News.
Can I do that again?
I mean, you do it every time. Let's get it going.
Am I too fast? So send it to that.
Just why you deserve a hat.
Your most creative. But I want you to make it specific. You can't just ask for all 3. You got to pick one of these out and ask for it. And then what we'll do is we'll take that most creative answer and we'll send you a real 2012. Only one. We're only going to pick one winner per hat, right, Kyle?
That's correct. So
3
winners.
Be 3 winners, and we'll send you that hat. What you need to do, make sure you include on there that your age, because we don't need any prospects. Correct. And if you're high school age, prospects, You're excluded from this competition.
Send those complaints to the NCAA.
Yes, fire that off. But we'll make sure we get you out that hat. So I want to get rid of these.
And Skip, we got a nice picture. I believe you know who this gentleman is.
Well, we got Big Smitty always kicking off the season and sitting there with a very dear friend of our family, Justin Holwager. However, I'll be having a conversation with Justin and his particular choice of hat.
I'm not sure why he's wearing that Flyers.
They're actually down in the area waiting for us to get down there. Big Smitty and the group will be coming over watching us play in the Big Ten Big East Challenge, Challenge.
Should be a good time down there playing in a couple good stadiums, not the city parks that we played in a couple years ago. It should be a really good experience for the Hoosiers.
So we got a question? Yeah, this comes from Pat. I mean, as an IU fan, I'm anxious hearing hear the opening stadium. Is it a home game? Yes, it is. Should I leave the state open? I am a plane flight away. Well, you better start booking that plane flight.
March 20th,
March 20th, yep. I'm wondering how many players will adjust to the artificial turf. Well, I will say that all of them better adjust to the artificial turf because they're going to be playing on it. Has the team had a chance to be on the turf yet? No, we have not. We've been not allowed to practice on the turf yet, and making me a little nervous, quite frankly. Pat, was any testing by the players done on the turf when choosing them? Really, that was done more by me and my research of talking to other institutions that have that particular turf. Are you using the new and improved turf? Yes, we are. We got the state-of-the-art, what the top Division I programs, professional teams are putting in. I understand there are less injuries and whatever. We'll see. We're excited about it, but it's going to be a very, very cool thing for our fans to see, and from a development standpoint, going to allow us to get out there on it sooner. That's one of the main reasons we're doing it, Pat. So thanks for your question. Thanks to everybody again. Make sure to get those hats are sitting here ready to leave my hand. So get those things in. We'll see you next week on Skip Scoop.